I'm puff passing. It's kinda jarring. I cannot remember why I'm laughing.
Times were crazy. Music.
The only ones that I know, and I was late to the underground. You know, who was the first underground artist that I knew? Just let me just think. I think it was Sofego. Yeah, it was Sofego, but it was just before, like, months just before he blew up in it. And then that's when I started going down to discography, and then I knew about Cash Dami. Nigga, you broke, ain't got no bands, man. Was it Santana? Is that Tana? Santana? I think it's Santana. Can't imagine her looking like gas, looking at me like looking at trash. Come on, bro.
In 2020 was even crazier. We got Eternal Take, Whole Lotta Red, both of them, all in the same year, which is
that was a good year
to think about. But then it got to 2021. Everyone was hating on a new wave of music. Niggas call Whole Lotta Red, Whole Lotta Mid, Whole Lotta Skips. Not funny, kind of.
Bro, when that first came out, I'm telling you, bro, that album made me do the maddest run of my life. I ran for an hour and a half when I first heard that, bro. That was the first time I heard that album. Bro, I don't know what that music had in it. Maybe cracked with, I don't know, laced with something. But the way I was running after through that album.
Also in 2021, the Jacksonville rappers were going crazy. From the Who I Smoke jingles to the crazy amount of beatbox remixes.
Feeling like Mo Farah, bro.
Alvin and the Chipmunks looking at 2021, things were getting a little repetitive. So people on TikTok started getting a little creative.
Go on.
A little too creative.
Underground in 2021.
People started to get tired of the mainstream. I mean, yeah, we got the good rappers like Tyler, Uzi, Cardi, Kanye, Trippy, Thug, and so many more. But I feel like people needed a break from the oversaturated, bland sound the mainstream had. So people turned to TikTok and the underground. See, the thing is with the underground is that so many people are always experimenting with new ideas. From Benji Cole's AR&B beats, the new wave of plug and B, shout out 30 Nick, and Regalia, which is a subgenre that needs to be talked about more. And overall, people coming up with new sounds almost every single day. Probably the underground rap scene will never die in my eyes. That's what the TikTokers thought as well. Until they decide to ruin everything. Nah, I'm playing. In all seriousness though, how about we take a trip down memory lane and look at all the notable figures during the 2021 underground era, starting with...
Ooh, listen. I said white hole, reparations, 25 bands, had a nation.
2021, Cash Dami will probably be the first to come to mind. Like, I swear, Dami was going on a rampage, like dropping back to back. He was already going a little crazy the year before. Songs like Laser Tag with Sofego, who was already blowing up at the time as well. Broadway 14 with Tana. Not the music video, I be trying to tell y'all this. And in 2021, things were getting even better. He dropped Reparations. It's been over 2 years since the song and music videos released, and it's one of the most popular, if not popular, plug songs to come out in the new wave. And the shortest, with it having over 66 million plays, and shit is not plug and be for the last time. Please watch this video. But even after Reparations, Dami made sure to keep that good streak going. Look in the mirror, Dior, Fitness, Receipts, Trust Issues, 50. The entirety of Epiphany. Like, this album was one of the best albums to come out in the underground.
Yeah, Epiphany was class.
Not to mention, he dropped some music videos for older songs in 2021 as well, like Some Slight and 14. Dami just kept going and going, dropping more music, interviews, videos, shows. I mean, he was just going crazy. I mean, he even dropped an extended version of Reparations.
Giraffe ass nigga.
Bars. So yeah, he was being very consistent. And off topic, but being consistent in general as a rapper is what will get you more known. And especially for the underground, like, you can't have that Cardi / Uzi wannabe mysterious personality as an unknown rapper. And Fago learned that the hard way.
Best.
Now, I've been wanting to talk about Sofego.
Best underground artist of them all, bro. No, this nigga is something different, bro. And I'm only saying this because, bro, he's on releases, he's leaks, and I don't know why people hating him so much, man. I don't understand it. I don't understand the hate, bro. Bro, this nigga is something else, G. And maybe because I'm just a fan. I'm a fan of. I'm used to artists not dropping every like he. If I know, like, if you got your discography is out, right, and you haven't dropped in 2 years, but you have like releases, hey, I don't complain, bro. If your releases are banging, I'm banging, bro. I'm playing that on repeat, bro. I'm playing the leaks. I'm playing the unreleases. I don't give two monkeys. And he's got class unreleases, bro.
No, I've been wanting to talk about Sofago's 2020.
He's got class discography all over.
Sofago as an artist as a whole as well. He started blowing up around, I say late 2018, early 2019.
That's late.
My personal favorite songs from this era:
that's late.
Yakimaru,
That's good.
Runners, Go.
Oh, that is good.
Quit Smoking Dabs, Restart,
Oh, that is
Devil
good.
Fruit, Lust, Knock Knock.
Oh, that was a good one.
And arguably Sofago's best song in my opinion,
What is it?
GSL.
He can't breathe, man. I do this shit with ease. Shawty say it been a minute since she dropped down on them knees.
What made Sofago popular
I need to
was
hear
his
that.
iconic
I
sound.
never heard that before.
Notably his ad-libs. With so many people always asking for him to hit an ad-lib or do an ad-lib in his lives, he probably had the best ad-libs in the underground. Apart from Can. But what really got Fago to blow up was his Lil Tecca cosign. Back in 2019, Lil Tecca first blew up with his song Ransom, and at the time he was only known as a rapper. And when Tecca did a cosign for an upcoming rapper's snippet produced by him, people were shocked since they didn't know he was a producer as well. This cosign officially got Sofago on the map and had a really good run the rest of 2019. In the first week of 2020, he dropped his project Angelic 7, which is arguably one of his best projects.
Is it?
Personal favorites being 7, Nonchalant, Clash, and Let the Girl Slip.
Oh, okay,
And
I'm
your
gonna have to
average
check that out
SoundCloud
then.
rapper, he kept being consistent and dropped more and more throughout 2020. 2 EPs, For You and Web, music videos to Lust and Keep It Cool, and he just kept going. And this year, he officially evolved. He dropped Off the Map, which is another one of his best songs that eventually got added to his best project, After Me. And shout out to Bruce,
After
because
Me,
without him, we wouldn't have gotten the iconic outro to the song.
Ain't no bitchin' nigga. Period, nigga. Don't remember, nigga. Come confront me, nigga.
But now, to his 2021 run.
No, Sofago was class, man. Oh my days, man. You know when you have that feeling where you want to have that feeling when you first come across your favorite artist? That feeling. Oh my gosh. If you want to listen to Russian artists, let me know. Yeah, I'll let you know while going bad, man. I'll let you know.
Until like later in the year, because he dropped songs like Let's Lose Our Minds, the Knock Knock music video, and he had a feature with Trippie Redd. Speaking of Knock Knock, that song officially blew up in 2021 all over TikTok. Like, people were dancing to it, people were speeding it up, people were mishearing the lyrics. Like I mentioned earlier, he dropped a music video for it, directed by Cole Bennett, with a Lil Tecca cameo in it. And I'm starting to see a recurring theme of Lil Tecca music videos. This was also the year where he signed to Travis Scott's Cactus Jack label, and then after his blow up, he for some reason decided to go ghost for the rest of the year. Long story short, Pink Heart sold Triple Cardboard.
I really like that album though. Pink Tape was a good album.
Now for Summers
I did
this
not
year as
understand.
a comeback year for him, because in 2020, bro was kind of slacking. I can't lie. Matter of fact, most
Bro,
of
I haven't
Slay
heard
World
one
was
good
slacking.
song from him.
Autumn, Can, all of them. It was kind of because of them moving away from their original plug and B sound to more different beats produced by Wi-Fi, Noir, Brand, Slayer, Benji Cold, and more. They even started hopping on the glow wave, like those Chief Keef type beats, but they didn't hit. I mean, some of them did, but they didn't. That one album Summers dropped, La Dolce Vita, it was mid. I'm gonna be so honest. The only good thing that came from this
I need
album
to
was
hear
that
a good
funny
song from
live
him, bro.
Summers got while recording Reno Shuffle.
Me chill out, bro. I'm gay.
Wait, what?
I mean, I'm acting gay.
And so many people needed a refresh from the not so great sound
What?
Summers had at the time. And so Summers dropped Intoxicated. No, I'm playing. Summers dropped What We Have, and what, to be honest, felt like
good?
a refreshing sound, especially since the plug and be on here sounded new and polished. With 30 Nick as the newest character on... Alright, no, I'm done. Goyard stamping his signature sound with the iconic leads, pianos, and bells he be using, and Autumn snapped as well. Just can't absolutely blows up on
Autumn
TikTok.
was good.
And to me, it's a 2021 underground era Hall of Fame. I gotta come up with better names, bro. What We Have overall just feels new every listen for me. Literally, the whole EP is 6 for 6. But he doesn't stop there. He also drops Nothing More, Nothing Less, aka Peak, later in the year, dropping a music video for Back to the Basics, which also goes viral on TikTok. Also, I forgot to mention that BFO2 blows up on TikTok after, though, for some reason. Like, I swear, TikTok be so late with everything. But I think it was because people were just finding out what BFO2 stood for.
What does that mean?
Bros Fallout 2. First one was a song Summers dropped in 2019, and it was directed towards Just Deuce and Autumn when they first fell out. Long story short, they eventually made up, if you couldn't tell already, and Summers just decided to drop a sequel to it. And that was really it for his 2021. I mean, he followed the program with the other rappers, did an OGM interview. He made a pretty good song with Can that's literally top 10 of that year. And I can't think of anything else, but moving on to the next person.
I only like him on R&B beats. Is that weird? I don't like him on his original beats. He sounds better in the R&B beats, bro.
Now I'm finna say this right now, and y'all can say whatever y'all want in the comments, but Yeet wouldn't be absolutely nothing without Twisty P. And maybe Autumn. Back in 2020, Yeet had dropped 2 EPs, We Us in April and Hold On in September. They were getting some recognition, but it wasn't really enough. Then we got into 2021, which, in my opinion, I see as
follow Gangatron.
He dropped 4L in July, which was his first successful project, and dropped the visuals for Money Twerk on the same day. Money Twerk was also one of the many songs that blew up on TikTok from his album. Other notable songs included Teslas and Rovers, Swerved It, Off the Lot, and Yeet's biggest song at the time, Sorry About That. It went absolutely crazy. Wherever you were on the internet, you would hear this song. He dropped a music video for the song as well, which made it even. Y'all can't even lie. This is probably how the majority of people discover Yeet, through social media and TikTok, because that's TikTok. How I found him. Now, later in the year, he drops Trendy, which serves as a preview to his upcoming album Up to Me, with a sequel to Sorry About That. Mad about that. After he drops Trendy, he drops his debut album Up to Me.
The handshake, hey, bro, that was everywhere on TikTok, bro. The Tweezy handshake. Bro, I loved it though, I can't lie. The ending of it, when they was doing this, I love that part.
Insane and
that was the only part that got me.
Y'all literally know how the song goes. Bruh puts a bell in a normal rage-ish beat, and the people go crazy, including me, including Bruce.
Here's a bell. Dong. Dong. Dong.
Okay, that's hard.
Dong.
Another song that's probably his most popular song to date, Money So Big. This song was literally everywhere. It went along with the Jit Trippin' meme spawned from this dude. It was crazy. But later in the year,
Jesus
underground
Christ.
groupie Twisted Beat spawned from this dude. It was crazy. But later in the year,
bro, let me pause the thing.
Meme spawned from this dude. It was
fucking hell. Let me just save that, because I know some people that don't like this, so I can keep that in the vault.
Crazy. But later in the year, underground groupie Twisty P starts a very, very iconic live harassing people on IG in the street, singing the Yeet bars. It was his SoundCloud exclusive song at the time, Dub.
Hey, what the problem, man? I'm spinning on these perks like I'm a lover, man. Sing it every day, but I never did.
Fast forward, Yeet is literally on top of the underground right now, as well as the mainstream. He also re-releases Dub on a deluxe version of 2 Alive Geek Pack, and that's pretty much
that
it for
was
Yeet's
that was mid. Tanner.
Tana and Slump literally by far had the biggest success out of all the people I talked about in this video. They were the two biggest figures from this year.
I don't know who Slump is though.
I had to save the best for last. But they were big most notably for two reasons. One, because of their success. Their main success was, of course, Antisocial, one of the biggest songs to ever come out.
Bro, I heard that song, bro. That wasn't
the underground in months.
I didn't really understand it.
Even. Like, there is no doubt you look up an underground playlist on any platform and see Antisocial in there, even the second one. The song was so big that some people literally admit that it changed their style of music. Like, from your average raw wave listener to a pro active.
What the?
I know that don't taste good. So big that it got average raw wave.
What the frick frack? He looks like Troy from High School Musical, bro.
I know that don't taste good. So big that it got some people back into the underground / SoundCloud scene after their lost hope on the previous generation. That's how big their success was. Two is their chemistry. Their chemistry was absolutely insane together and was the reason why they were able to last so long together as a dynamic duo, which is the reason why I put them together instead of separately. There was always that duo where they just seemed like brothers, and this is a big example of that, and that's something I'll never forget. The reason why I said is because Slump and Tana had a recent fallout not too long ago. With them trading diss tracks, mutuals getting caught in the mix, whole bunch of bridges were burned. Wonder how that feels. And if anything, the whole thing was a mess. And to be honest, everyone would still be cool if it wasn't for
he was so awkward there, though.
But that's a whole nother video. I just wish that they would squash this beef and make something like a Dakota Romani too, but I don't think that's gonna happen anytime soon. But back to Antisocial, it goes crazy on TikTok, and all the e-girls ditched their rage lip sync drafts to underground plug and be relatively unknown rapper videos. Also, real quick, I gotta mention that this was the year that Tana, Slump, Majins, who produced Antisocial, Lewis, Baby Cartel, Young Chris, Young Fazo, I think, and Zulo come together to form the collective 1500 and started doing Diss Wars. Diss Wars is an event that can be hosted via Discord in which two or more people can diss each other. It's pretty self-explanatory. But there are two types of diss wars. The fake diss wars, that's all for fun, promo, and jokes. And the other form is real beef. People literally threatening people's families. But this was when Slump's success started to peak, since he by far had the best diss tracks. I mean, if you haven't heard already, listen to these on the screen.
Jesus Christ, how many diss tracks do you have?
By far had the best diss tracks. I mean, if you haven't heard already, listen to these.
Damn.
Is on the screen. Absolutely diabolical.
Is it better than Back to Back by Drake though?
Antisocial 2, which goes even crazier due to the fact that they got the whole Fortnite squad on the track, which extends it to like 7 minutes. But yeah, again, I wanted to put them together to go over their success as a duo, which is why I don't mention Tana's little Tekka cosigns, Slump's come up, and things of that nature, because they were the duo to look out for in the underground. And with that, we looked at the most notable people that blew up in the 2021 TikTok era of the underground. There were some other people I could have talked about, like SSG Kobe, Autumn, Kang, Young Chris, and many more, but I feel like it wasn't fair since they weren't as big as the rappers I mentioned in this video, and this video was overdue anyways. Plus, I already talked a bit about Kang's come up in this video, so watch this if you haven't already. And don't crash the track, you kids.
You gotta at least stay late, plan on seconds on
Yo, my favorite, no, not my favorite, but
lovely enough, getting money out of the